एक दिन मिस हो गया तो ठीक है, but chain break मत करना. Missing a single day of your new workout or reading routine isn't what destroys your progress. It's what happens after that one missed day that ruins everything. We've all been there. You start a new habit with sky-high motivation, hitting the gym 3 days in a row. Then life intervenes. You have to work late or feel exhausted, and you skip a day. Immediately, a heavy wave of guilt sets in. This guilt often triggers a total collapse. You might miss a Tuesday workout and decide the entire week is ruined, so you resolve to start again next Monday. A single slip-up becomes the reason to abandon the goal entirely. To solve this failure point, James Clear offers a framework. Instead of demanding flawless execution, he shifts the focus entirely towards the mechanics of consistency. Long-term results are determined by a system designed to handle inevitable failures. You need a recovery plan that expects you to fall off the wagon occasionally. After a baseball bat shattered his face in high school, James Clear spent months relearning basic motor patterns like walking in a straight line. He eventually earned all conference honors, not through a sudden burst of willpower, but by meticulously rebuilding his habits, one rep at a time. The speed of your rebound determines your ultimate trajectory. To build that rapid recovery muscle, you need to draw one non-negotiable boundary for your life. Never miss twice. This diagram illustrates the danger of the second slip-up. Missing once is an accident, a tiny blip in the data. But as Clear notes, missing twice is the start of a new habit. You are literally training your brain to ignore the original goal. On your most chaotic days, standardizing the habit becomes your top priority. A 5-minute version of your workout keeps the neural circuit active. You are showing up to protect the routine, even if the physical intensity is low. Showing up on a bad day reinforces your internal identity. It provides the evidence you need to believe you are still the kind of person who trains, even when conditions are less than ideal. Early in his career, comedian Jerry Seinfeld maintained this rebound mindset using a physical tool. He realized the only way to write better jokes was to write every single day, regardless of how inspired he felt. He used a simple calendar, putting a giant red X over each date he wrote. This obvious visual cue makes the habit impossible to ignore. As progress accumulates, you naturally protect the chain. Crossing off a day delivers a satisfying dopamine hit, reinforcing the behavior. Eventually, life interrupts. An emergency pops up, the chain breaks, and you're left with a blank space. This is when you apply the never miss twice rule. You bridge the gap immediately, starting a new chain the next morning before a second blank space appears. Habit trackers successfully shift your mental focus. You stop worrying about distant results and focus entirely on keeping the process alive today. Lasting change occurs when you prioritize the process of getting back on track over the ideal of being perfect. You are the person who stumbles, catches their balance, and keeps moving. To pull yourself out of the perfection trap, you can implement 3 specific steps starting right now. First, adopt the never miss twice mantra. Give yourself permission to have a bad day, but refuse to let that lapse become a permanent trend. Second, track the streak. Use a physical calendar or a simple app to make your progress visible. When you can see the work, you are more likely to do the work. Third, value consistency over intensity. 5 minutes of effort keeps the identity alive. A tiny repetition always beats a 0. We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell us which specific habit, whether it's the gym, studying, or reading, are you going to start tracking today? Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Don't let one missed vote stop you from winning the election. In our next episode, we'll look at how accountability partners change your environment.